but the real objective are caucuses that will take place in less than 5 months. And I think we get a leg up then on candidates that don't organize for the straw poll, because we have been. And a lot of the GOP in Iowa, they remember if you bypassed them on the straw poll. If that wasn't significant enough for you, why is it significant enough for you for the caucuses?
You got into a tiff during the debates with Governor Romney, and he responded that he was tired of candidates acting holier than thou on abortion. Any response to that?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to call somebody a name, but facts are very stubborn things. ABC News did a fact check afterwards, and they said what we said was accurate. This is well known politically, and if you want to get on the blogosphere and check out anything factually we said, it's all factually accurate. It's been pro-choice up until 2005. He supported taxpayer funding of abortion. But it's not just abortion. It's also Second Amendment rights, it's taxes. Those two he has changed positions on. And you can do that, but that's not what leadership is about. Leadership is about staking a position because you believe in it and then pulling people there. And I don't think on the issue of life now we need people that are flipping on it. I think we need leadership on this issue.
Talking about how Iowans will view those candidates who don't take part in the straw poll. Fred Thompson is one of those who's not really taking part. I suppose technically he's not a candidate. He is on the ballot for the straw poll day. Is that fair? Because the way that the rules were explained is you're supposed to be a declared candidate. So technically he's not a candidate yet unless it's a secret.
It's whatever the Iowa Republican Party wants to do. And this is a choice that they've made, and I find that acceptable. What we're going to do is just push hard to get people there. And once having them there, what I hope to do is to really express a message to the people that come. So you're building your grassroots organization, and you hope that they bring people out, and then once they come to the straw poll, I want to convey a message that hopefully they can go home with and say, I'm going to support the Brownback candidacy. I didn't know that much about him, but I like what this guy stands for, so that you use it to move yourself on forward. And so people are coming out and voting for other candidates, fine, even if somebody that's not on the ballot. I hope they come by our tent and we get a chance to talk with them about what my message is.
One last question about this event here today. Here you grow up a farmer. Now people are lined up to sign your book. What is this experience like for you?
Well, you wonder, who am I that this would take place? But that's the beauty of America. I mean, that in this country you can be the son of a farmer and grow up to run for president, be president of the United States. And that's what we tell everybody. That's the beauty of America, is that anybody can do anything in this country. And the truth of the matter is that's true. Now, some people have more difficult circumstances that they're in. And that's what a big part of my candidacy is about, is to trying to have more people start out in better circumstances and move forward. So I talked yesterday at the debate about rebuilding the family. I mean, that's where most children are starting, in that setting and circumstance. And we need to get them off to a better start so that people can grow up to pursue their dreams, whatever they might be. I was very blessed to come from a solid, hard-working family. My mom and dad will be here for the straw poll on Saturday. Good farm stock. Get up, work hard, go to church on Sunday. Kind of getting the basics right, and that's what I want to see us as a country do.
In regard to yesterday's debate, did you feel that, starting out with you and Governor Romney, can that help propel you into the straw poll?
It possibly can. I was a bit taken back by it at the first, because it's the first pitch, and it's a high tight fastball, and so but I think it can help. And particularly because the national media has been so focused on the so-called front-runner candidates, so it's been very difficult to get a message out. My hope is that maybe this can get us up, and so the media can start looking and say, well, what is his message? and it's also the hope of the straw polls. We can start to get a message out through that.
Did you take that high, tight fastball and knock it out of the park, in your opinion?
I think we played it okay. I think issues and differences are important in campaigns. And then at a campaign at the end, the vote is about a choice. People should make an informed choice of where the candidates are and where they have been and where they hope to lead the country in the future. I think we need leadership on some of these key moral issues. We don't need people equivocating on it. And we need to say why. Why is somebody strongly pro-life? Well, they are because they believe in the sacredness of life. They believe it at the beginning, they believe it at the end, they believe wherever that person is. And that is a key moral issue of our day. It's not the only one. We've got many others. But I think it is a key one for us to look at.
What do you think is the key thing your campaign needs to do at this point, now that you're getting down the wire, to get that message out?
Well, it's really to encourage our people to come out to the Ames, Iowa straw poll on August 11th. That's, I think, the key for us to be able to get the message launched on forward. That's the role Iowa has played in many presidential races. A number of people go into it, few come out, and the country has trusted Iowa with that role.
Are you guys picking things up now that things are getting closer, getting out of that final wire?
Yes, our campaign office is really humming. The people are calling in, contacting. We've got bus captains that are working hard. Yes, everything's moving very aggressively.
Up the coffee intake?
My system only takes so much, and then you start getting over the edge of it. That's the nice thing about coffee.
You know when you've had enough?
Yeah, you feel it. You feel it. Thanks, guys.